Hello, everyone. This is Ian Rosario, third period Freshman English, and I will be answering the questions about the emotional awareness passage. Question number one: in what ways does this information help you understand the world around you? How could you apply the information? What do you wonder after reading this article? Well, this information makes me understand that people notice and pay attention to emotions and act upon how people act. Um, it makes me understand because it makes me start noticing what people's emotions are. And the more I notice people's emotions, the more I know how to respond to those types of emotions. Like how it said in the passage, when there are positive and negative emotion responses, there are positive and negative emotion responses. It makes me look back at how I've changed, how how I express my emotions, and I become more aware of how I express some of the more intense emotions like sadness or anger. After reading this article, it has made me wonder how people perceive me from my emotions and how I act. So, after reading the passage and reflecting upon the passage, it did make me realize how much I actually do pay attention and notice people's emotions. It's something you do every day, and most of what you do talking and communicating to a person is really based on their emotions. If you see somebody that's mad, you try to calm them down, or when you see somebody sad, you try to cheer them up. It's all about identifying somebody's emotions and having a correct trying to have a correct response to that emotion. And the only way we know how to correctly respond to an emotion is by identifying it and really practicing it as best as we can. Question number two: when did you or someone you know benefit from identifying, accepting, and expressing emotions? What were the emotions? What resulted from being able to identify, accept, and express those emotions? For me, there's been countless times where I've had really intense emotions to deal with, like sadness and anger, and really expressing those emotions helped me out because the more you suppress those feelings and emotions and the more you keep them in, your mind and body can't take it anymore and you have a breakdown. And eventually, that breakdown will lead to even more intense feelings and emotions, and it would have been just better if you were to express those emotions. Suppressing emotions are very unhealthy, and suppressing them could lead to even worse problems. So, another example for me, by identifying people's emotions, like identifying when people are sad or mad, you can really help them out. And when somebody is sad, if you see that they're sad, you can have a correct response where you can cheer them up. Or when somebody is mad, identifying that can help them because you can help them calm them down. And so, really, identifying, accepting, and expressing those emotions can both help you and other people around you when you see them. And yeah.